Hey everyone, welcome to Encore, and today I'm going to show you how to clean your brushes.
B la ba ba da pee sabadoo sabadoo la doodly doodla diddly la la baby shoobadoop shabadop shoobadoop dap da da pee.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Before I begin, I just want to go over a basic structure of a brush. This is my MAC 190, which is a foundation brush, and all brushes have bristles. Now this can be synthetic or it can be natural fibers, meaning it can be goat hair or squirrel hair. And they're usually harvested much like wool, so the animals are really not killed just for the purpose of making brushes. Now in your brushes you also see this metal part right here, which is called the ferrule. And then right underneath that is your handle, which is normally made out of wood. And you can also find this made out of plastic or acrylic. And the high-end ones are normally made out of metal. So the crimped part right here where the ferrule and the handle meets is the most important part, because this is the part that you want to avoid getting wet. And the reason for that, or the reason being, is because it's going to cause the wood to rot, and this is going to come off. It's going to break off. It's going to crack the wood, and it's also going to cause peeling in the black lacquer coating on your brush, or it can be blue or red, whichever color handle you have. So when you clean your brushes, make sure you dry it flat, just like this, so that all the moisture and the liquid that's still drying from your bristles doesn't seep down through the ferrule and then into the handle, which will cause it to rot. So today I'm going to show you how to clean your brushes using brush cleansers. And if you don't want to fork out $10 to $15 on a brush cleanser, just go ahead and watch my video tutorial on how you can make your own brush cleanser. And I'm also going to show you how you can deep clean your brushes, which I recommend at least twice a month. And that's just simply using warm water and a little bit of baby shampoo, or you can also use some Palmolive dishwashing detergent that has moisturizers, which is good for your hand, and therefore it's going to be good for your bristles as well. So if you want to learn how to clean your brushes correctly, just keep watching and I'll show you how. Okay, so let's begin cleaning your brushes. You're going to need a small dish, much like this one, and then of course your brush cleanser, and this one's from MAC, and you just need enough cleanser in your dish, just enough for the bristles to soak. And what you want to do is just place the bristles right there for about a couple of seconds, just like that. Don't swish it because it's going to muddy up your brush cleanser. And then you're going to need a paper towel, and what you want to do is swipe the brush back and forth just like this. So try to avoid, doing it in circular motion. So just do it back and forth, and you'll see the makeup residue right there. So get as much of that off as you can. Alright? And then what you want to do is do it again with your brush cleanser. Just dip the bristles for a couple of seconds. And then on the clean part of the paper towel, do the same thing again. And you'll see it's still dirty. So just keep doing that until you get a clean area of the paper towel, and that's going to be clean and without any makeup residue anymore. So just keep doing that, and just make sure that you're doing it back and forth. Now when you're finished with cleaning your brushes and it comes out clean in your paper towel, just make sure to dry it flat again, much like this. Now you wanted to do all your powder brushes and all your cream brushes first, and I would leave all your liner brushes, especially if you use long wear liners, to do those last, because I have a different method of doing that. What you want to do is just dab in a little bit of cleanse off oil if you have those, or just a drop of olive oil, and that's going to loosen up the long wear product that's in the bristles. And then, much like what I've shown you, just clean your brushes as normal. Now with your lipstick, that's probably another brush that you wanted to do the same. You know, just kind of break down the product with a little bit of olive oil or cleanse off oil, and then do the same thing, because it's usually made out of wax, and you just wanted to break that down first, and then it'll be easier for you to clean your brushes. And for your big powder brushes, if you have a MAC 150 or a MAC 134, just like this one, it's better to use a spray bottle, just like this one, and just spray the cleanser right into the bristles. Because if you dip this right into your dish, it's just going to soak up all the liquid, and you're going to end up wasting a lot of brush cleanser. So just get a small spray bottle and just fill it, you know, a little bit with your brush cleanser, and just spray it on the bristle, and then again, you just wanted to sweep it just like this until all the makeup residue is gone. Okay, now deep cleaning your brushes is recommended at least twice a month, and to do that you just need some warm water and a scouring pad, much like this, or a sponge. And I like using Palmolive dishwashing soap because it's got moisturizers in it, so it actually helps your brushes as well. Now if you have baby shampoo, that's ideal as well. So basically all you needed to do is just run your brush right under your faucet with warm water, and with your damp sponge, just put a drop of the soap right into the sponge, and then just brush back and forth just like this until again all the makeup residue comes out and your brush brush is completely clean. And then of course just make sure to rinse it really well, again with warm water, and then again, very importantly, make sure that you dry it flat just like this one, and then you can just fluff the brush when it's dry and it'll come back to its natural state. And that's pretty much how you clean your brushes, and hopefully you do it as often as you can. Remember that bacteria will build in your brushes, and it's going to cause a lot of skin irritations and skin problems, and you don't want that to happen, so just make sure you clean your brushes. Until next time, I'll see you again soon. Bye.